It's the Adventures of KIRIS Man. Today's episode, get some sleep, why don't you?
KIRIS Man! You! Look at this mess you've made all over your paper! What were you doing last night when you were supposed to be sleeping?
Well, I was up watching the Mary Tyler Moore Marathon.
It was a very merry marathon.
Yes, it was.
So knowing you had this important test today, you still didn't get enough sleep.
That's, I guess.
You require at least 8.5 to 9.5 hours of sleep every night. It helps you think clearly.
I'm sorry, KIRIS Man. I'll try next time, honest.
No next time. I've taken the liberty of coming forward in time with your test scores, and you have made
a novice? I got the novice just for not getting enough sleep?
yes.
Oh, dear.
Oh, novice, 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 novice.
Be sure you get plenty of sleep for KIRIS testing. And join us next time for the Adventures of KIRIS Man. It's the Adventures of KIRIS Man. Today's episode, use your time wisely.
What's wrong?
I've been working on this question for 20 minutes. What am I supposed to do? I can't figure it out. I'm almost out of time.
Skip it.
What?
That's right, skip it. You may not know that question, but you may know the question after it. If you do the ones you do know and go back and do the ones you don't know, you're using time management. Time management is very important. It may help bring up your grade and give you spare time to twiddle your thumbs.
Gee, thanks, KIRIS Man.
Remember, use time management during KIRIS testing. And join us next time for the Adventures of KIRIS Man. It's the Adventures of KIRIS Man. Today's episode, Girl Meets Boy. Make that column boy.
Here, Bubbles.
Hey, did you get an extra bubble sheet?
There aren't any bubbles. This is an open response test. Nobody told me this was an open response test.
Hey, how do you answer the question?
Use the 4-column method.
Oh, okay.
4-column method. That was that chart I was supposed to memorize. But I slept through Miss Mason's commercial.
Greetings, humble student. I was in the shower when I heard your distress call, so I came as quickly as possible.
Who are you? Where's KIRIS Man?
KIRIS Man is saving starving children in Indonesia, but he'll be back tomorrow. I'm Color Boy.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know the 4-column method, would you?
Nobody's that smart, but have you ever seen one of these?
I'm sure to pass now.
Let's review. In column number 1, you want to ask yourself, what's the big idea of the question? In other words, find the subject.
Oh.
In column number 2, you have to ask yourself, what do I have to do to answer all parts of the question? Look for the key verbs.
Verbs. Verbs are... Those are the action words. Oh. Then what?
In column number 3, you want to outline your answer. Add terms and concepts to make it whole. And then in your 4th and final column, extend your answer. Use real-life applications to make it better. With this, you are sure to get distinguished.
Wait, how do I write the response?
Heck if I know. You want to talk to Writing the Response Guy, but he's gone bowling with Coach Buckley. You can email him if you wish.
Thanks, column boy.
Anytime.
Don't forget, use the 4-column method during KIRIS testing. And join us next time for the adventures of KIRIS Man. It's the adventures of KIRIS Man. Today's episode, it's the most important meal of the day.
I gotta get pumped for this test. Me too.
Anybody want an Oreo? No. There is no way I'm eating breakfast. I was so bad yesterday. I had like 3 bowls of Special K, 5 peanut butter M&Ms, and like 3 pieces of licorice.
Do you have a quarter?
No. Why?
I need to call Jenny Craig. I can just feel the fat forming all over me.
I know. I don't understand how people can eat like that. Ugh.
You. Why aren't you eating? It is important to have a balanced breakfast, especially on this very important day of KIRIS testing. And you. You need to get pumped, but you don't need to get pumped on junk. Therefore, your only other alternative is to get a well-balanced, nutritious breakfast. Eggs.
remember, eat a good breakfast before KIRIS testing. And join us next time for the Adventures of KIRIS Man.